Some more Red Dead Redemption 2. Let's verify if YouTube is ready for us. And it looks like we're live. Let's get back into our story. So last night, or last stream, we made it into chapter 3, Clemens Point. Called it an evening there. So see what kind of missions come up for us now. Hello, Jenny. Let's see what else we have here.
I think I've heard enough of your opinions, miss.
Is that so?
Yeah. Now make yourself useful. And the first part of useful is not driving me insane with your constant complaining.
I ain't complaining.
You are! Complain, complain, complain!
I ain't complaining. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
You're not saying, miss. You're shouting!
Let's go to town
I'm sorry, Captain. Did they
after
do
we
things
break these
differently in
two
the
up.
Navy?
Yeah. They left the ladies in port.
Ha, and you preferred that, did you?
Sometimes. Depending on the ladies. Should I say the women?
Use a slug of whiskey in this.
Maybe after lunch, hey?
Oh, say whatever you damn well please, but I tell you, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna kill somebody.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill you.
You come
What is
There
wrong
we
with
go.
you
Let's
two?
I
intervene.
ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
Quite the necklace that she has.
My husband and I
Howdy,
we
Ava.
shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife!
Ah!
Enough, both of you!
Fish wife.
Come with me, then. You want to head out there? Run with the men? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, so they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Good. You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Adler are gonna take a little ride.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list, and can you post this letter for me while you're there?
Sure. Come on, princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
So I've graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
All right. Sadie's a shopper.
Yeah. You cool down then yet?
I guess. I ain't no
Right?
scullion. And I
Come on,
sure as
princess.
hell ain't taking orders from that sweating half-wit.
I guess we all gotta do our share, Princess.
Where's that letter?
Are you reading his mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
Here.
Dear Aunt Kathy,
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your health
Yeah, she
has
has
not
the list.
deteriorated further. Blah, blah,
So
blah.
she will need to buy
Boring.
the goods.
Ooh. Wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever actually even talked to a woman he ain't paid for?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that. Now, that's Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that back. We got work to do. Okay, here we are.
So, what's the plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No, you insane?
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws.
Princess
Not
got a gun.
idiots. We rob fools that rob other people. These people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there and you buy some food to eat. And no guns.
You sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
What did you get there, Harold?
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing? What's the fun?
Fine day to you.
Oh, my. Oh, dear.
Oh, my. Oh, dear.
Can I help you, mister?
Yes, I would like to post a letter.
All right. Okay, no trouble.
Thank you.
Bye now.
All right, I posted a letter about the dino bone. Dinosaur bone.
How's the world
And
been treating you?
Nothing wrong with me.
Pearson's letter.
Manners not your thing?
Let's go see what she's doing.
I'm trying.
Try harder.
I think this is everything.
Thanks. Here. Take that for yourself, okay?
Thanks.
Well, give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for his goddamn help.
Oh, boy.
Okay, get on. I'm about done here.
Hello.
What has she done?
You don't need to check if I'm doing it right. Hop on. I'll be right with you.
Why don't you drive?
Okay.
Come on, lady, get a move on.
I like Sadie, not lady.
I know.
Giddy up.
So, you get everything?
I think so.
And some new clothes, I see?
Don't start. I can wear what I damn well want. Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the work. I wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair baking cherry pies all day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the part now. Won't be long before you're smoking cigars and playing the harmonica.
I'll have you know, I used to love playing the harmonica before. Well, my house and everything I own got burned to the ground.
Yeah, think you make it, Bill?
I'm real sorry about what you know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and know nobody's taking nothing from me ever again.
Just don't kill the camp cook.
Hey there!
Hey,
What you folks up to?
just heading home.
You're in Lemoyne Raider country.
Keep it cool,
You need to
sweetie.
pay a toll to pass through here.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? How about you pull over right now?
Pull over.
That's what I said.
Hey, how's about this?
Shit! Let's get the hell out of it! Here you go! They're about to lose it! What the hell was that?
They was gonna rob us.
New pair of pants? Think you're landing rickets?
Oh, shit! I'm gonna run this son of a bitch down.
This is all but over. Well, you wanted to see some action, lady. Now you got your wish.
Oh, Arthur.
Watch yourself there.
You okay there, Sadie?
Of course. You think I can't handle these fools? Told you I could shoot a gun, didn't I?
I don't remember asking you to prove it.
Ain't a soul gonna warn you.
Only one's paying a goddamn toll is you sons of bitches!
Lady, you are enjoying this far too much.
There, see? Not many still standing now. Ah, damn it! Yeah, you run, you goddamn coward! I think we're good here, Arthur. Nice shooting. All right, I'll drive us back.
He didn't have nothing to loot.
Are you coming then, Arthur?
Might as well see what they got on them. It ain't pretty, but it's what we do.
Kind of hat. Whoa. Alright. We'll take that hat. $1.39. Yeah, it's a nice enough hat, right? Not all folded up in the front.
No, pass those reins here.
Why?
Because you've caused enough trouble already.
I'm fine.
Yep.
We showed those bastards, huh?
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
You did
Yeah,
good.
but they didn't appear
But
to.
that's a lot of mess to make near camp. Hope it don't bring anyone.
They should have been
sniffing
witnesses, but
around.
Are you gonna tell Dutch?
they didn't tell
Maybe.
anybody.
If he asks.
Maybe they don't like the Lemoyne Raiders.
Nah.
Careful! So who did they say they were? Lemoyne Raiders?
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Anyway, don't you go ribbing Pearson about that letter.
How dare you? I wouldn't dream of it.
Right, you wouldn't.
I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
I won't be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
I just want a peek in that journal of yours. The mind boggles.
Not a chance.
You didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
Not quite.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
At shopping?
Yes, that's shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today. Okay, Miss High and Mighty. And nice pants, by the way.
Oh, shut up.
Bought a new hat, eh?
Yeah.
You spoken to Dutch since you got back?
Yes, Morgan. Air is clear.
Posted that letter
Moving
for
on.
you.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Anytime.
Let's see if we can, I don't know where we have to make our donations. If we can donate our badger.
Arthur,
Could really use some good meat for this stew.
Reverend. Get up. You're a disgrace. A disgrace. What is wrong
Good job,
with you?
Arthur.
I'm sorry.
Get yourself cleaned up. Come on. Pathetic. You, a man of the cloth. Away with you.
Perfect badger.
Now this I can work with. Good job, Mr. Morgan.
Let's see.
Arthur, don't forget, I'm more than happy to craft you something if you bring me the right materials.
Hey, Mrs. Adler.
Just remember, my items are one of a kind, Mr. Morgan.
Alright, so I say upgrade the medicine wagon twice at the ledger. Let's go do that and see if that'll open it up.
Good material.
Where's Dutch?
Oh. Oh, Arthur. I know what you're thinking.
I
Oh,
ain't
boy.
thinking much.
Drunken idiot, that's what you think.
I got bigger problems to worry about.
Have you, Arthur? Have you? That's nice. Good for you. Good for you.
But Karen, don't do this to yourself. Please. You got a choice.
Sure. I got a choice. That's nice.
Are you gonna serve that pig swill, Pearson?
Let's see. So I think that's twice. So let's go back to Pearson and see if that unlocked.
How it's done, ladies and gentlemen. Money in the pot.
Are you well, Mr. Morgan?
Well, I'm alive, Miss Grimshaw.
These girls, Mr. Morgan, they're driving me to despair.
Why?
No gratitude and no manners. This younger generation, it saddens me. The world is ruined.
Morgan, Mr. Morgan, bring me some materials, and I'll be glad to make something nice for you.
Yeah, that's more like it. How are things?
Good, thanks.
Glad to hear it.
Alright. No badger pelt yet. Need a perfect deer, perfect buck, and a perfect elk.
I'll need you to go find me the right materials before I can make that.
Thanks, Pierce.
Let's see if anybody has any missions or anything. Oh, good old Dutch. Dutch is the only one. Whoa. Hello,
Don't
boy.
go too close to the water here, Jack.
I won't, Uncle Arthur.
Good boy.
Hey, Karen.
Anybody want a bowl of stew?
There he is. The man who saved my hide not once, but twice.
What you want, Micah?
We're carrying our stew to Dutch.
How you doing, old friend?
Fine.
It's funny. Us ending up down here. My daddy died in a field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that? I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
Worrying me. We lost men back there.
We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties.
We're thieves. In a world that don't want us no more.
We are dreamers.
We gotta walk
in
with
an
some
ever
stew.
duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day. It's nice out. Old Hosea says that there's a trick around here. I reckon it's full of fit.
What, old man?
We are following this wackadoo.
I'll be civil, Miss Grimshaw.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in?
Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along over, Dutch.
Always dream crushing and bubble bursting, you.
The dapper guy?
Hosea, let's go fishing.
All right, gentlemen, let me show you how it's done.
Coming past.
Go on!
Boo! Yeah!
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them.
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Ah, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived. how well we have fought, especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
All right.
Dutch,
We are not allowed to
we've
use
gotta
our
be
guns
discreet.
in Rhodes now.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
We're playing it cool.
Passing you.
Yeah, okay.
easy.
Hello, gentlemen. Well, look what the cat drug in.
I seem to have gotten myself in a spot.
Well, look who it is.
Let's see if we can't sort this out. How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee
Oh.
Gray.
Not
This is
allowed
my
to use
deputy,
any guns
Archibald
or
McGregor.
weapons in
It's
Rhodes.
good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Stay with that train. Don't let them get away. And do not shoot them, you hear me? Come on, hurry!
Oh, we
All right.
almost
Come
fell
on,
off that
we're
bridge.
losing them.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. So what are these fellas wanted for? Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make them. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You said plenty.
Oh, Arthur Callahan. The deputy did not leave the
Where
horse.
the hell are you going? Ooh, that must have hurt. Leave him. Stay with that train. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. Get to the side of the train. See the flat carriage? Head for that. Get us as close as you can. You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
You cop bastard! I didn't do nothing! Arrest me now!
Don't make me lose my hat.
Come on! You stop them, I'll stop the train.
You're only making it worse. Stop!
Come on, shitbag!
Go! Get after them!
Come on, Arthur. Whoa.
Damn bastard. Get the hell away from me.
Oh, there went my hat.
Gunman! This is it!
You hold it right there. Excuse me. Coming through. Just you and me now, pal.
Go right ahead and stop the train. Stop.
Eat some veggies.
It's just us then, lawman. Come here.
We need to bother.
Let me go.
I can't do that.
Stop. Need
How
some gin?
many?
Come on. Just don't kill him.
Man.
You sure?
I'm right out here if you need me. Do it.
Oh.
Tempting as it might be, do not kill him. Hello? Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Oh, just about.
Bring him out here.
Woo, we got him.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
We're gonna bear left here.
Dutch has asked the gang not to use weapons or cause trouble in Rhodes. Or at some point we'll become a deputy.
Easy. Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Oh, good. They're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
No doubt.
Sooner you get him off your horse, sooner we can get him in a cell. Carry him over, then.
Hey, fellas.
Mr. Gray!
Can't believe
We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around.
And where are you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses and falling out of a rebel.
So that's Trelawney.
Cousins or not marrying.
Arthur, Hosea, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys.
Hosea.
I've heard
not Hosea.
about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take
Jeremiah,
a month to find us down
Trelawney,
here.
maybe?
It seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties. Where you hear this? Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents of some sort.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Have you had enough of the chase for one day? So you coming or not?
Sure, why not?
We go fishing with these old
Great.
coots.
Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kind of like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Yep.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different part. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel, too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals.
Oh my goodness.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much
That
farther.
wagon almost took out
Anyway,
everybody.
You two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes. Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
Very funny.
Ah.
No, this is just where they teach you do some fishing, but I don't think there's any legendary here.
What you think?
I told you, I've had bounty hunters after me for years.
Remember,
When was
Arthur's
the
the
last
only.
time I didn't have a price on my
He's
head?
the only one that fishes.
Seems a little bigger now, Dutch.
Super agents. That's just Trelawney over-egging the pudding like the showman he is. Unless there's a new breed of special man I don't know about.
So, do nothing?
Not until I've thought it through. Interesting about those two families.
We'll look into it.
Good. Like I said when we set off, just start turning the soil. Low profile.
This is the spot. Down to the left there. I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water. Yes, over there on the shore. Yep. I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on. All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
Oh, I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Oh. Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do, too. Keep going. I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen. Where's your rod, Arthur?
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten. You hooked him?
Arthur's a fisherman.
Something's nibbling. Ha! Got ya! Shit. Got away.
They're nibbling.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
What's that, rainbow trout?
They can grow a lot bigger than that.
Stillhead.
Told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that. Hey, Hosea, you remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah, you do. He was maybe 20, 21, walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast, toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
That makes Arthur, what,
Then,
35?
the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
There we go.
There, hooked him.
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Oh, what am I doing? I keep missing the fish.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons have patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes.
Got a nibble there, Arthur. Fish on the line, Arthur.
Good
Did I
eye,
ever
Jose.
tell you
Good
my
eye.
mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye.
I have to
wasn't
try to
always a
remember
very
when we can
obedient
get to
child.
Blackwater.
I can only
Look in the graveyard.
Still, I loved her in my own way.
Dutch's mother.
And she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh.
I got a bite. Got one. You got a bite.
Nice, you hooked him. Not bad, Arthur.
That'll grill up nice.
Arthur's got a bite.
Oh. No, we didn't look up.
You got a bite there, Arthur. That's on the hook, Arthur.
I think the graveyard is where, when we showed up in Blackwater, there was like a wagon of a couple that were shot with arrows or something. I think that was where the graveyard was.
Yeah, that's a keeper.
There's a weird, like, glitch or something. So one more cast. Yeah, there was some sort of glitch in the game.
Looks like you got a bite, Arthur.
Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur.
Yeah. Yeah, that was in Blackwater.
That's a nice
I think
one.
that's where the graveyard is.
Keeping that one, eh?
Let's see.
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
There you go, Arthur.
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea.
Yes.
How about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says, wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burnt and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we 3 poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, round, round. We care not for the martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground.
Crazy singing criminals.
Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back in camp think that we've had too much fun.
Indeed not.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably made up for this game.
All right. I think I mean, we are gonna be okay. I know. Well, I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
You got all the fish? I got some fish.
Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried.
What do you want?
Don't be like that. All right, just a few bucks, and I'm short.
Get lost.
Watch out. Or I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that.
Was up near North Elizabeth.
What is your issue?
Was fixated on this pocket.
Arthur?
Get a hold of
Big
yourself.
fancy thing it was. It was a greedy bugger. And hungry too. I hadn't eaten in 3 days. So I thought to myself, I'll rob
I've had
this
quite a
pair
time of it,
bastards.
gentlemen. Mr. Pearson! Mr. Pearson, look what I've got. Fish!
Mr. Matthews! Mr. Matthews. You should have been a sailor.
No, thank you. I like to eat fish, not swim with them.
You know, one time, just off the Horn, a giant whale stalked us for months.
The same thing happened to me just south of Milwaukee, only I don't like to talk about it. I have nasty memories, though.
You're not a kind man. I'm not fooled. Hey.
Guess maybe I don't have anything to donate. I do have fish. Alright, I think we're gonna stop here. So thank y'all for joining me again. And we will pick up here on our next stream. Thank y'all. Got 7 fish.